Hi, I'm Dee, and this is my dad, Bo. We love eating good food, but we don't know how to cook. So we decided to learn together and make videos about it. You can learn with us. Enjoy the video.